Good afternoon, everyone. This is David with Bolivar Live. Well, we're down here on the beachfront. Let me get some things adjusted here a little bit. I think we're overexposed. And so I'm going to darken it up a little bit back down so that you can see. We're down here on the beachfront and definitely seeing signs of Nicholas getting closer. We're going to look at the new forecasted map has come out with the National Hurricane Center, and we're going to take a look at that. But first, this Bolivar Live is brought to you by Bolivar Vacations. When you're looking for a vacation rental, once all this is over, of course, a family-owned business that takes pride in comfort, quality, and location. Look up Bolivar Vacations at www.bolivarvacations.com. All the information you need will be right there. And they've got some awesome houses on the quiet part of the beach. So let's go to the new hurricane National Hurricane Center. Just came out at 4 o'clock. And, you know, I was trying to get hold of Eric. I didn't know he was online doing a live feed. But I was wanting to know, is this thing moving? And yes, it did. They moved the track a little bit, and I think my bet is it'll be moved a little bit more. In fact, I just texted a buddy of mine and said, my bet is between Bay City and Lake Jackson, just north of Texas City, up through Bay City, and then a little bit closer than what they're showing for Beaumont, probably through Lumberton and that. That's my bet. And I'm not a weather person, but that's just what I was thinking whenever I was looking at it. So winds picked up down here. We've had some gusts to 35 mile an hour, which isn't bad. We get those on a typical storm day when a storm comes through, but I have a feeling it's going to pick up a little bit more. Winds picked up on the storm. I believe they're 65 or 70 now, 65 maybe. And so I know it went up a little bit, and it's got a little bit more room to grow. But as you can see from the track, it's looking like it's going through Bay City, straight through Houston, and then back up. And Eric had predicted that it was going to move. Man, he's great for predicting weather, and he really studies it. If you haven't seen his page, find him on social media, Facebook at Eric Graves WX, and listen to some of his broadcasts because he really explains things, how things are going to work and why they're working. And when it comes to rain amounts, I mean, he's been pretty spot on and called things out a little bit further. But it's hazy down here, it's rainy down here, and it's just one of those days. It's storm season, and so we're going to keep you posted. As you can see, let me pan out real quick and let me show you the beach. Tide hasn't been a problem yet, and there you can see the beach, what it looks like. We've got plenty of beach. Highway 87 should be fine from the way things are looking here. I'm going to go down there when I get done here and just double check. I believe high tide is tonight about 12:50, somewhere in there, and so we're going to be out later checking and seeing what happens as this thing gets closer to us. It's going to make landfall down south, probably southwest of Bay City, between Bay City and Lake Jackson, and is what the model's showing right through Bay City. But I think it always moves a little bit, and so in fact it's going to be southeast of Victoria. Looking at the map here, I'll pull it up again. This is off the National Weather Service, or National Hurricane Center, their interactive map. And so they also have the regular cone white and black where you can see that, but on this one you can put in storm surge. Let me put in the storm surge warning, and you'll see it light up there, that pink line, and then most likely arrival time, we can take that off and put that on. And so earliest, there you can see just the earliest. So there's a lot of things you can do. Winds and watches, you can take those on and take those off. But anyway, it's a neat little map. Shows that you can take the track on and off. So anyway, there's what they're showing, the 4 p.m. update for the National Hurricane Center just came out, and we're going to be watching. We've been watching the rain amounts, and they've changed a little bit for us. Eric said that it all depends on where it makes landfall and how it tracks. Everything south of the center line, he said, could have 10 to 20 inches. From what I understand, I got in on half his conversation, but go back, he just did a live feed, and it's really informative on this storm and any storm. He's tracked a lot of them, and he's graduating from meteorology school, really enjoys weather and puts a lot of time into it. And so I always enjoy every time I talk to him. I learn a little bit more on what I'm looking at and stuff. So anyway, but we're going to keep you updated down here on Bolivar, let you know what's going on, how much rain we're getting. Remember, we have our weather stations on our website, and you can go and track how much rain we're getting, how many, what the wind's doing. We have one at Fort Travis, we have one in Crystal Beach. We didn't get the one up down by Rollover, but that's a pretty good area. It gives you two different areas, one open and then one in Crystal Beach, and both of them are up high enough that they shouldn't have anything blocking them, 7 to 10 foot above a ceiling or a roof or a wall. And so look at both of them. I've been watching them both, and like right before we went on air, I noticed the wind was 35 miles an hour down at Fort Travis and 20 or 22 up here. And these things update every minute. So you can refresh and get the newest update, or it may, depending on how your phone or computer's set up, it may update automatically. But I can tell you the surf is really getting rough, and what I've noticed is the waves that are breaking way offshore. And so that's telling me they're building pretty good out there. And it's hard to see because everything's hazy, it's raining, and I'm not on my regular camera, so because I didn't want to get it wet. But anyway, we'll keep you posted here on Bolivar. Like I said, I'm going to pan around and let you see the beach real quick. Tide's not a problem right now. They're calling for 1 to 4 foot storm surge. And so we haven't seen that yet, or I don't think we have. And so we're going to keep you posted on that and let you know about that. The big store is still open, so you can pick up anything you need there. It all depends on the road tomorrow. They may be at restricted hours. We don't know yet. We'll keep you posted on that, so make sure you get what you can. Looking at the timeline on this thing, it looks like it's going to make landfall tonight, probably around 8 o'clock. And then tomorrow, Tuesday at 2, it's past us already. And so we'll have to see. We'll have to see what's going on. 2 a.m. Tuesday morning. It's up north of the Woodlands, passed through Houston, and depending on where it goes, it could be between us and Beaumont. And so we're going to keep you posted on what's going on. Looks like it's moving pretty quick though, so hopefully it won't drop as much rain as what was originally predicted. We had a lot of 20-inch areas, and I'm hoping we don't get that, or anyone doesn't get that. So anyway, we'll be back a little bit later on. It may be before dark, it may be after dark, but it'll be live here on Bolivar Peninsula. Until next time, I'm David with Bolivar Live. Y'all have a great day. great week. Come see us. God bless. And there's one more look. I zoomed out a little bit so you could see where the storm is and where it's going, and some timelines in there. This is on the National Hurricane Center website, so you can get to it, you can interact with it, pull things off, add things to it. It's pretty neat. So while you're sitting there tonight going through social media and watching the news and the weather, check it out. It's a good website. Also, make sure you go in and check out Eric Graves WX on Facebook. Eric does a great job predicting the weather, and someone you need to follow, especially here in Southeast Texas. We're going to head on out. We'll be back a little bit later on, live from Bolivar Peninsula, before dark, after dark, and overnight. God bless, and bye-bye.